Hey guys, it's Kat and I'm back today with a get ready with me. I am getting ready for filming and also going out to an event tonight, and I really wanted to point out I got the boogie, the cheeky boogie boy. He's actually on the couch. They have beds right next to the window, so he's not usually on the couch anymore, but I think he's cold and wants a blankie. Anyway, so what I'm doing today is I'm using some products from the goodie bag that I got from Meccaland. So last week, it'd probably be the week before when you're watching this and I finally get around to editing it, Hayley and I went to the media day for Meccaland, and we got this massive goodie bag. This goodie bag is chock-a-block full of stuff. So we weren't allowed to buy anything on the day, but we did leave with a goodie bag that had like an item or a couple of items from each brand that was there. So what I'm going to do is delve in and play with some of the products. Now there are a lot of products in here, so there's going to be a lot of products that I miss out on using, but if you want to see a second one of these, I'm happy to do it because I think it might be fun. I don't know. But if you do want to see what's in the goodie bag, on Beauty News, which is my other channel, Hayley and I go through the products that are in our bag. So we've done a whole kind of unbagging of that already. So I'll link that up in the cards and also in the description box. And if you also want to see our vlog from the day, the Meccaland Media Day, which is just sort of like looking around what's available and all that kind of stuff, I will also link that up in the cards and in the description box. So if you didn't get to go and you want to see what it was all about, that's it. And if you don't know what Meccaland is at all, in Australia, Mecca is like, there's two stores, an online store, and it's sort of like our version of Sephora before we had Sephora. And a lot of people still like Mecca. Customer service is better, stock levels are better, and the experience is generally a lot better than Sephora. I think a lot of people really like Mecca because they got some exclusive brands like Too Faced and Urban Decay and all that kind of stuff before Sephora came into the market. So that's where we go for a lot of our high-end or kind of interesting makeup anyway. So a lot in this bag is actually skincare, so I'm going to ignore all that for now, but if you did want to see, once again, what's in the bag, there is a video already up, but I've also already done my base products and I just put some powder through my brows and I put some primer on because I know that in this bag there's no foundation, concealer, primer, eye primer, so I kind of just used my Project Pan products. So if you want to know what's on my face, it's my Project Pan products. Okay, we're going to start with the eyes and I will zoom in a sec, but these are the eye products that I pretty much have to choose from. So we've got by Mecca Max, which is a Mecca home brand. This is an Interstellar eyeshadow. I'm going to swatch it because I didn't bring any makeup wipes, so why did I not do that? Okay, so the Mecca Max eyeshadow in Interstellar looks like that. So it's a cream eyeshadow, and it's got like I guess a duochrome pearlescent kind of purple color. That would actually be a really nice highlighter, like a cream highlighter. But that would be nice, like, oh, it's actually really pretty on the inner corner or dotted over like a smoky eye, something like that. I don't know if I'm going to use this today, but I'm going to put it, it's going to be in front of me in case I want to reach for it. All right, we also got the Stila Glitter and Glow eyeshadow in Beauty Junkie. So this is a shade that was formulated for the day, but it has since been released on the Stila website. So it's not as if it was exclusive to the event, but I think it was named, or I don't know if it was formulated. I'm sure it was just named for the event because like Mecca call their sort of fans Mecca Beauty Junkies, so this is called Beauty Junkie. So it's a beautiful Stila Magnificent Metal Glitter and Glow. It's like a pink with a gold shimmer in it, so I'm actually thinking of using that like on the eye somewhere. I really want to use this, so this I'm putting out so I can use. Then the palette choices I have, I've got the Naked Petite Heat, which is, I think there's 5 mattes and 1 sort of satiny finish. They're all sort of warm shades. I'm not going to use this today because these sort of interest me a bit more. I think what I'm going to use is the Too Faced Life's a Festival palette, so I'm going to show you that in a second. It's quite colourful. And then the NARS, this is the Danger Control palette. This one they sort of marketed as being eyeshadows, but you could also use them on the face. So I don't know if I'm going to dip into this or not. That was upside down. I don't know if I'm going to dip into this or not, but I'm tempted to use it on my face, but I've got other highlighters I want to use. But this is really pretty. I'm going to swatch some anyway because I'm curious. So those are some of the swatches, or those are the swatches there. So you can see some shift sort of purple, which is similar to that. Some shift sort of gold. That one looks a lot like Albatross highlighter, but in like an eyeshadow formula. Some are just kind of silvery, but those are the shades there. So I don't know if I'm going to use those, but okay. But the palette I think I'm going to use is this one here, Too Faced Life's a Festival palette. So this is kind of like it's a cardboard but with foam on it, so it's a bit like squishy. Looks like a rainbow, and then inside it is rainbow colored, and there's a highlighter there as well. This highlighter is sort of like the unicorn kind of thing, so it's once again similar to that eyeshadow from Mecca Max. It's sort of like a white that shifts like a purpley blue, and that is sort of named after their Unicorn Tears lip product, I think. It is called Unicorn Tears, but I'm going to go in with this palette. Like I said, there's some actually nice colors in here. It is a rainbow, so you get pinks, you get oranges, you get greens, you get purples and blues, but all of them are pretty wearable. The couple that really pique my interest are Artist Pass and also Mystic Rain, because they're duochromes. The Mystic Rain one sort of looks like one of the shades that you get in the Huda palette, so it's like purpley pink that goes to a teal. God, that's a gorgeous color. And then that's more of a standard purpley brown that goes blue. So that kind of duochrome is quite common. Think MAC Blue Brown Pigment or MAC Club Eyeshadow. This one is a little bit more interesting, and I'm really tempted to use that. All right, so we're all zoomed in. Hopefully my skin's looking good because I just had a facial this week. But I have primed my eyes and set them as well, so we're all good to go. And I'm going to start with that Mystic Rain shade because it piques my interest a lot. I'm just using a double-ended Anastasia brush because it's clean. Oh, this color is gorgeous. Look at that already. This is quite a firm brush, so it does pack it on, but it doesn't pick up too much product. But that color is amazing. And if you put it over one of those kind of duochrome creamy base products, it would look even better. In person, it's got more of a color shift. On camera, it kind of washes it out a little bit, but god damn, I love this color. It is gorgeous. Nice pigmentation, easy to apply, doesn't like I do have primer, but my primer is set, and often eyeshadows don't really stick to it that well, but this one is sticking very nicely. And this is not like a glitter, it's definitely more of just a duochrome shimmer, very nice and smooth to apply. I am quite impressed, I must say. I'm going to go in with some of this matte pink because there's not many mattes in this palette. I was going to use the brown, but I thought that's a bit boring. I'm going to go in the matte pink just to add some like dimension into the crease, and then I'm going to, with this purple, just sort of deepen the outer corner a little bit. This is finally a palette where the pink sort of works well. Like Too Faced is notorious for putting all these random pinks in their palette and they don't really go well with the other shades, but this one does go well with the colors, and it's a really nice blendable, quite nicely pigmented pink. So it doesn't, like, it's not too bold because it is like a lighter pink, but you can see you can build it up, blends out nicely, and I just applied a very small amount. I might go back in and put some more of this color on though, because this is my fave. Oh my god, it's so gorgeous. And then, like I said, into Fantasy, which looks a bit like a slight shimmery purple. No, it's definitely more of a matte. It looked a little bit shimmery in the pan. It might be a satin, but definitely more matte. Fuck, these are so good. Just on the outer corner and into the crease. This definitely needs a little bit of building up, but once again, it's nice and soft, really easy to apply and blend, and you just have to build it up a little bit. It is very, very pink for a purple, but you know, kind of goes well with the rest of the shades. All right, I'm definitely going to go in the inner part with the Stila Glitter and Glow, which is pink. So I'm thinking of changing the outer color here. I usually mirror what I've done above, but I think I'm going to change it up because I want to put pink in there. And the shade that's kind of, I don't know, speaking my name is this Fun in the Sun? Yeah, so once again, this sort of, to me, looks a bit duochrome-y. I will swatch it. I'm also interested in this shade, but I think it might clash a little bit. I don't know. Holy shit balls. That's another beautiful duochrome. You might not see it once again on camera, but it's got more of an orange base and it shifts to like a greeny gold. It's very pretty. That's definitely going on the lash line. Actually thinking that color would look really good sort of in here, which it does. It is good. I'm just using an Eco Tools brush. Oh my god, this color is so good. This pigmentation is very, very nice to work with. There's not like much fallout. It just kind of goes on and does what it needs to do. Okay, to bring it together a little bit, I'm going to use this orange shade. This is called Sunset Dream and it looks like this. So it's a really beautiful shimmery orange. Swatchy, come on camera. So very nicely pigmented. It's got a nice sheen to it. I would say it's just a shimmery orange. There's no real other color in it except for maybe a lighter orange. It's pretty though. So I definitely did not start the day thinking, oh, I'm gonna wear rainbow eyeshadows today, but you know, sometimes the day just goes there. You gotta do what you gotta do. This orange is mixing a lot with the color I put underneath. On camera it's looking quite orange. In real life it's looking a little bit reflective, but that's fine. I might bring the orange up a little bit on the top as well, just to sort of bring it together if possible. I don't know if that's a thing. All right, so that is a look and a half. It's a little bit interesting, some may say. I don't know how I'm going to use the Magnificent Metal. I think I might just put it right in the corner. But yeah, this is very rainbow. It is a rainbow palette, but to be fair, if you wanted to really tone it down, you can definitely use more muted looks. Like you don't have to use all the colors like I almost did. So I reckon this is impressing me more than I thought. I don't like the gimmick of it, but the duochrome shades are gorgeous. They are so beautiful. They work really, really well. So I am actually really liking this. This is a duochrome shade too. It's like a white that's got that kind of gold shift. Let's do it. Let's swatch it. So you can see it's got a white sort of base, but it picks up gold. So I am in love with duochrome shades, and the fact that there is like at least 5 of them in this palette, I don't hate this palette for it. I have a bit of respect for it, which is strange. All right, so I'm going to put that palette away before I lose my complete mind. But I'm going to go in with the Stila Glitter and Glow in Beauty Junkie. That's what it's called. Yeah. And I'm just removing a lot from the brush because I've got a lot going on and it could really, I could apply way too much. So I think I'm just going to put it in here just to add a bit of pink sparkle. It's pretty. I think it would be prettier if I was wearing it with a like not rainbow eyeshadows. Like this would be gorgeous just placed over a pink to give some sparkle, but I think it'd also be beautiful in a really warm kind of smoky eye just to add a pop of color. I think the pop of color is sort of lost in this because I have so much color going on. But yeah, this is my favorite way to add some glitter if you do want to add some glitter. This is a pretty mess-free way to do it. Okay, I'm just bringing it around a little bit. All right, so this look definitely did not need that glitter, and I think it makes me sad that I'm covering up that blue because that glue was gorgeous, but I wanted to use it, so I did, but I definitely didn't need to. But the glitter is pretty, and I think with like a smoky brown look or a smoky kind of red look, I think this glitter would like pop and be really beautiful. On this, it's like too much, but we'll put some liner on and some mascara and we'll see how we go. All right, so I'm going to put some liner, some mascara and some lashes on. I'm going to do that off camera because this is going to take too long, but I wanted to let you know that I did get a mascara in the pack, but I've used this before. I love it. It's a great mascara from Ciate, but the reason I'm not using it is because I've got 3 mascaras open, and you know, that's like 9 months of mascara and I feel bad opening another one, so I'm holding this one for later, but it's a great mascara. But the products I will be applying, I'm going to be using the K palette One Day Tattoo Liner, so it's just a Japanese liquid liner. I'm going to use my Givenchy mascara. It's not focusing, it's focusing on my eyes. Focus on this. And this is the Noir Couture Volume Mascara, so I'm just going to apply that. And the lashes I'm going to use are from Nikkia Joy Cosmetics. These are really, really beautiful. They're the Anna style. And what I'm going to do is cut them down the middle to make half lashes, because I don't like a full strip of lashes. They poke me in the eye and make my eyes water, but this is a really beautiful style. And since it is symmetrical, you can cut them in half. All right, so I haven't put lashes on yet, but I did want to point out that this is what it looks like just with mascara and liner. I know a lot of people think that people, when they do like get readies with me and they do crazy looks like this, they cover it a lot with lashes and that lashes make things look good. In my opinion, lashes don't. I think liner and mascara definitely ground a look. But the reason I'm putting half lashes on is because I'm filming beauty news later, and since we film at such a distance, lashes really do make your eyes look a lot nicer. So I am going to put on lashes, but I just want to show you what it's like with just standard mascara and liner. All right, and that is with the half lashes. They're very, very subtle, so it just sort of filled out my lashes. And you can see how I cut them in half and just use them as like to fill out the outer corners. While we're zoomed in, I am going to try this $1 Billion Brows Universal Brow Pencil. It's supposed to work on all eyebrow shades. I'm not too sure about that, but we can try it. So that's what the pencil looks like this. Spoiler alert, it's brown. And I have put some powder through my brows, but I just thought I'd go in with this just to sort of, oh, it's very creamy. And it does match my brows really, really well, but I've got like the most basic medium brown brows ever. So, you know, most brow products do suit me. I can go lighter, I can go a bit darker. This is quite a creamy brow product. I'm used to a lot drier and firmer, so you can sort of mimic hairs without it kind of smearing everywhere, but I don't know. The color's nice for me, but I'm not sure about the formula. I'd need to see how it wears, and I'd need to sort of, I don't know. I know this is definitely for more filling in brows and less about mimicking brow hairs, but that's how I sort of like to use pencils, by mimicking brow hairs. So I actually used a bit. So you can see how creamy it is because I have used quite a lot of that. Then my best friend, the spoolie, here to help me fix this part. Oh, that just rubs off. Interesting. So that really, it's very, very creamy, and it sort of just brushes out, which makes it look a little bit more natural. But if you've made your brows perfect and you like the way they were, a spoolie will just brush out this really creamy product. So I don't know, if you like a creamy brow pencil that fills in quite easily, this might be for you. I would need to get used to it a bit. But at least for me, the color is quite nice, but I am, like I said, generic brown. Okay, we've zoomed back out to do some of the face. The cat is gone. He's gone to clean his sister, so it's sad. It's a sad state, but they like to clean each other. I'm going to go in with a blush. I've got one blush here. This is from Bare Minerals, and it's one of the new Gen Nude blushes. Now, this is in the shade Pink Me Up, which is a nice sort of peachy pink, like a corally pink. It's really, really pretty. I think if you like sort of warmer tone pinks, you'll really like this. I do. I find that kind of corals and peaches work better on my complexion. I find really blue tone pinks can kind of look a little bit clownish, so I'm keen to try this. I'm just going to use Real Techniques. This is the multitask brush. Okay, this not much comes off, which is quite good, because you don't want to apply too much blush, but oh no, we'll see. Tap it a little bit. That's actually a really pretty color. There's not much on there though. Yeah, I don't mind that this takes a bit to pick up because you can be a little bit more restrained with it, but you can see it just adds a bit of flush to the cheeks that I don't have there. it's quite nice. All right, so in person, this looks really good. On camera, it looks a little bit patchy, but I think that's the lighting, because the uneven lighting that's going on at the moment, it looks, but you can see that it's blended really nicely onto the face. In person, you can barely tell. There's just a flash of color, but I think on camera, it looks a little bit worse, but I don't know. In person, I really like it. It looks nice and subtle. It just looks a bit funny on camera, but it's a beautiful shade. And I think I was a bit scared of this shade because it looks quite vibrant, but it applies very, very softly and nice. So I do like that. All right, I've got a few highlighters and I don't know what to choose. Firstly, I've got two cream highlighters. We've got the Hourglass. This is a stick one in Champagne Flash. I've been wanting to try these for a really long time and they're really expensive. So I'm so happy I got this because I don't really take the plunge with cream highlighters because often they make my foundation lift because I really set my foundation with powder. So I'm always worried about spending the money on things that I might not use. So this, I'm glad I got this so I can try it. So it is beautiful. It is a beautiful, beautiful highlighter. I really want to use this. But I also have one that's similar. I might actually swatch them. All right, Hourglass, Champagne Flash. Holy moly, that is gorgeous. I want to use that. I want to use that. But I've also got the Dewy Stick from Ciate. This is in the shade Glow. So that's what it looks like there. They're both very silvery packaging. This is domed and it looks like more of a wet stick. So it gives that sort of wet look, but not actually any shimmer. It looks like a gloss. So if you want to have just that glossy look, that's sort of what you'd go for. Yeah, it doesn't look like it's got much shimmer or any shimmer at all. It's just like a gloss stick, which has its place, would be beautiful on the cheeks, especially if you've got like no makeup on or like a BB cream that's quite like dewy. I think that would be gorgeous to add that sheen, but that's not what I'm going for today. The last thing that I have that didn't actually come in the bag, I actually purchased through a subscriber who went to Meccaland on the Friday and could purchase stuff. She picked this up for me. I met her for a coffee and I paid her back, don't worry guys. But this is the Smashbox Vlada highlighter and this is gorgeous. So this didn't come in the goodie bag. I did purchase this and it is phenomenal. Look at it. It's like MAC Stylishly Merry, the Christmas one, but in a highlighter pan. It is gorgeous. So I really do want to use this, but I feel like it's going to, look at it, look at it. I feel like it's going to, oh my God, fuck, it's gorgeous. So hopefully you can see that it's glitter, but it's got that beautiful kind of peachy gold pink sort of shift to it. So it's not for the faint-hearted, but it is gorgeous. So yeah, I mainly bought that because I know it's glittery and it's a bit funny, but it would make for a gorgeous eyeshadow as well as highlighter, and I just thought it's very unique and I don't have a highlighter like that in my collection. But I think I might try this today because it's sort of, I've got a lot going on with the eyes and I want to see how this applies on quite set skin. I am wearing, I'll put all the makeup that I'm wearing in the description box anyway, but I'm wearing like a Rimmel long wear kind of foundation and I have applied quite a kind of heavy dose of powder to set it. So we're going to see how this goes on its own. I'm just going to sort of like, it is gorgeous. Holy shit balls. It is a gorgeous highlighter. I don't want to apply too much and I'm just dabbing it in with my fingers and I've got a hair. It does actually work quite well. I haven't, like I said, I haven't put too much on. I'm too scared. Let's put a little bit more on. So I am doing a sort of a dabbing motion so I don't lift the foundation too much. You can see it is lifting. I'm going to zoom in. You can see it's lifted the foundation up here. So that's why I'm always worried about using cream highlighters. They look gorgeous on the skin, but you need to not set your foundation too much because they do pick up the foundation. For this side, I've put some on my finger and I'm just dabbing it on with my finger. So hopefully like the warmth of my finger stops it from picking up too much. Like it makes it spread a little bit easier. I don't know. So if you do have oilier skin, you can make it work. Also ignore my wet hair that I've just pinned up. Ugh. You can definitely make it work and it looks gorgeous. The good thing about cream products is they tend to look a lot more like dewy and flattering, and they don't emphasize skin texture as much because they're not as powdery. But if you do just draw it directly on, it will, well, it can pick up foundation if it's already set. So this is a really beautiful product. It's very, very blinding, but I would recommend if you've set your foundation or you're worried about it, put it on with your fingers. All right, on to lip products, and I've got a few lip products here. I've got, this is upside down, but it's from Too Faced. It's from the Life's a Festival collection. This is Angel Tears Mystical Effects Lipstick. I sort of want to try this. I also have Smashbox Vlada. This is a metallic liquid lipstick, so it's set, it's in a rose gold. I will swatch it. The shade is XO Vlada. So the shade looks like this. It's very, very beautiful, but once again, it's one of those matte setting metallic lipsticks. I don't think it's going to go with this eye look, you know, but pretty color. I don't really like metallic lipsticks too much, so I think for me, I'm going to try to use that on my eyes. Then from the Mecca Max range, they're bringing out these sort of like holographic sort of collections. This is the Galactic Gloss in Aurora Ore. So this is similar to the color that I had of that cream eyeshadow. So this is a gloss that has like a blue iridescence, which is really pretty. It would actually go really well with this look, but I think it'd be like a bit too much for everyday wear, like just all of it. But this would be beautiful. I kind of want to wear it. Fuck it, I'm going to wear it. So, oh, yeah, I actually really like this. All right, I actually really like that. I think that's really pretty on its own. I think with this eye look, probably a bit too much, but it's really pretty. It's really, really pretty. So it's got a beautiful bluey kind of shift over like a purple or a plum or a mauvey nude lipstick. This would be gorgeous, or just on its own, it'd be really pretty. I think just with more of a muted eye, it'd be really cool. Look at it. Yeah, I like it. I didn't think I was gonna love it, but I do love it. And it's not too chunky. It's a very fine glitter, so it's not a sticky gloss. And it just, it looks cool. It's like subtle but cool. Maybe I will wear this later. Oh, I'm so torn. It's so cool. All right, Mecca Max. I like your gloss. I like your Galactic gloss. It is pretty. Oh my God, try it over the top of that. Oh my God. All right, so I've just dabbed that over that kind of copper color, and it has this beautiful blue shift to it. Oh my God, it's so pretty. It's a really cool combination. Okay, I'm digging it. I'm digging it. Then I have something that I actually have worn. I really like it, and my idea was to wear this today, and I can wear it filming and I can wear it out because it's a long wear product. It's really beautiful, but I think it will clash with this eye look. So this is the YSL Tatouage Couture Matte Stain, and this shade is 15 Violet Conviction, and it's a dark, beautiful, maybe it will go well. I don't know. I have worn this. It wears really well and it does stain. Look at that beautiful, it's got YSL written on the little thing. It's really, really cool. But it's a beautiful plum. This is sort of like a great winter color. I've been wearing this with more of a cool toned matte eye. It's gorgeous. Maybe that does go. Maybe I will apply that. I will apply that later on. I want to try a few other things first though, because this is about testing shit out. Ciate Glitter Flip is the last one. This is in the shade Candy. We've all heard about these. I haven't actually tried them. Oh, they look like fun. That would look good too. Oh my God, I'm so torn. So glitter flips are like matte liquid lipsticks that smells like, I don't know, chemicals. Anyway, it's, oh, this is a beautiful color. So it's a beautiful mauvey color. Maybe I'll wear that. And what this is, so it looks matte when you apply it, but when you kind of push your lips together or tap it, glitter sort of gets exposed. So you take the top layer of the product off and glitter gets exposed. I think I might try this because I'm really curious. But first, I want to try this because I want to try it all. I want it all and I want it now. All right, so this is Angel Tears from Too Faced. It is like a peachy sort of color. Let's swatchy. Oh, that's actually really beautiful. So it's a peach really, really hydrating lipstick. So it's got a sheen to it, but it's got like a goldy, peachy shimmer to it. So let's apply it and give it a go. Ooh. Oh, okay. Not with this look, but it's got a place in my life. Yeah, it is a little bit light, but I think because it doesn't have a base color and it is just that sort of shimmer, because you can see your lip color underneath, but it does have that lightness. And if you mute it down a bit, I actually like this. It's actually pretty. With like a nice gold or champagne gold eye with a bit of mascara, I think this would be beautiful. Okay, I'm gonna try the glitter flip because I want to. So what's this color like? Oh, good color. The packaging made it look like it was going to be really pink, but this is a beautiful mauve. All right, I like this color. I think it goes well with the look. I think it's probably too matchy for me. I kind of like to change it up a bit. I like cool eyes with a like bright lip. I like bright eyes with like a muted lip. Like I kind of like different things, but this is very matchy. You can see that it looks quite matte, but as it dries, I'll let it dry first, but once you sort of like tap it, I guess, or rub it, glitter should be getting exposed. This is actually a really sort of subtle, beautiful glitter. Okay, I'm gonna rub those off before I get too messy, but you can see how the YSL thing does stain, and I can guarantee it stains because like I said, I wore it the other night. It wore really well and it had stained my lips till the next day. So, but this looks like it's dry now. So let's, see how glitter just comes through? So that is very pretty, but I think I'm gonna switch it up to the darker color because it looks too matchy. I don't wanna look like a unicorn. But this would be a beautiful lip if you're just wearing like just a really subtle eye and then just like make the lip the feature. All right, so I'm gonna put this on. I've tried on all the lip products and I surprisingly like them all, but this one I think just will clash it up a bit, look a little bit more vampy. It's a cold day. And I was thinking I'm wearing like a lot of black and dark colors and I'm just gonna be like unicorn face. So I think I'll go a bit more vampy. This is a beautiful dark berry matte stain. And it actually smells like wine. All right, so this lip is gorgeous. Like I said, I've worn it out before. It lasts really well. It is like a matte stain, so you can see that it's already setting down to like a matte. It's not uncomfortable. It's not like a liquid lipstick. It is just like a lip stain. And this color is gorgeous. And winter's coming up and I'm loving this color. It's a beautiful sort of blackened cherry wine color. You can build it up to make it a lot darker if you wanted to, but I think it wears really well because it kind of fades down, and then because it is nice and thin, you can reapply quite easily. So this is the one product out of everything I've used so far that I've already delved into and tried and really like. So yeah. And the last thing I'm going to put on is the MAC Fix Plus. This is the pink light. So there's a pink light and a gold light. So it's pretty much Fix Plus, but you can see that there is powder in there and a little ball, and you shake it up. So you can see the swirling pink pigment in there. It's really, really beautiful. All right, so I love Fix Plus in general to take down the powderiness of my makeup because I do wear a lot of powder. So that's what this is designed to do, but also add some illumination. Now I don't know what it's actually going to look like. I've just sprayed on my arm and I'll let it dry. I've sprayed a lot, so it's gonna take a while, but I'm gonna put some on my face. So, oh, smells so good. Fix Plus. Mwah, I love you. So it's hard to see the product because I've got a lot of highlighter and stuff on my cheeks, but you can see on my chin, I just catch the light a little bit. On my forehead, you can see I catch the light a little bit, and it's got a slight pink sheen to it. So yeah, I don't hate it. I think it does like definitely do something, and I love Fix Plus in general because it really takes down the powderiness of my set makeup. So adding a little bit of shimmer in there is a nice way to make matte skin look healthy. So I don't hate it, but I definitely need to test it when I don't have highlighter and glitter and all that kind of weird stuff on. All right, so that is the finished look of me playing around with Meccaland products. I have to say that I was very pleasantly surprised with all of the products I tried. Yeah, like I said, I do need to play around with this a bit more, see how it looks on non-highlighted skin, so if you can see more of illumination, because if you are the kind of person that doesn't want to highlight every day, that would be a nice alternative if you just want a bit of glow to the skin. With the $1 Billion Brow Pencil, I don't think it was really my thing, because it's not the type of brow pencil that I like to use, but I think it worked quite well. I was very pleasantly surprised with this palette. I think the colors, I've got some MAC Fix Plus on it. I think the colors are actually very wearable, and the duochrome shades, like Bam, 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 gorgeous. They apply really nicely. They're really, really pretty. So I'm happy to try this more. I might actually put it in a 1 month, one palette video coming up, because it's one of those things that it's a little bit out of my comfort zone, but they're really fun. I like the eye look. It was very easy to create. I think the thing that I fucked up with the eye look was putting this on it. This is a gorgeous product, but I just don't think it suits the look that I was going for. It's a bit OTT with it. But I do love Stila Magnificent Metals, and this is a really fun color. I don't have a pink, so it's a really nice, yeah, pinky gold. The Bare Minerals blush was a really nice blush. It looks a bit intimidating, but it deposits a very small amount, so you can build it up. It does blend in very nicely and does look quite natural, so I like this. I'd love to check out a few other shades. I really liked this. It's a very, very blinding cream highlighter, but you do have to be careful if you've already set your foundation. If you're the kind of person that likes dewier foundations and you don't set it with powder, you'd probably be able to put this on and just blend it out really nicely. For me, I think I really need to warm it with my fingers and sort of just press it on so I don't move my foundation. But I think this is a really beautiful quality. It's like a nice alternative to the Cover FX highlighting drops. I found those dry really quickly and are hard to apply smoothly. This is like, gives you that sort of intensity, but is a little bit easier to use. And when it comes to lip products, I am actually quite surprised that I love them all. The one I didn't try was the Vlada metallic lip, but the Too Faced Angel Tears is actually really beautiful for like just a nice shimmery peach, light, glowy lip. This is rad. I'm going to start using this more because it's super fucking rad. This blue shift it gives, it looks really beautiful on the lips, but it's also like a subtle blue shift. Really fun over like even like this lip. It would be beautiful over it, but on its own, I think it just is something a little bit special. I really like that. The glitter flip, I don't know how long this like lasts. I might do a wear test on it. I really like Ciate's liquid lipsticks in general, so if this is a similar formula, I know it will last pretty well. And I think the color was really, really beautiful. It's a nice sort of mauvey pink, but I just think it was too matchy-matchy with my eyes today for me to actually wear it, but it would be a really beautiful statement lip, so I'm going to definitely try that more. And then I'm wearing this because this for me is more of a me lip, like it's just a bit more something that I fall back on really easy. I love a red lip or a berry lip. I love a matte lip. I love a long wearing stain. So for me, this was like a no-brainer, and I think it kind of anchors the look a little bit. Like this is a lot of crazy color, but it sort of balances, I think. Some people will say it looks like shit. That's fine. But I think the clashy of the colors and the pastel and the shimmery and then the dark sort of matte, I think it sort of anchors it. So I really like this, but I was just pleasantly surprised with all the shimmery lip products. I particularly think this is really rad. I want to swatch it again because it's gorgeous. Yeah, that is gorgeous. So you can be like, no lip product, and then you just get a flash of this beautiful blue. Oh my God. I really like it. All right, guys, that is my get ready with me using some products that I got in the Meccaland goodie bag. If you did want to see that unboxing or unbagging or whatever you call it and the vlog, I will have them on the screen. Let me know if you've tried these products and what you think of them. I was pleasantly surprised. Even things I didn't think I'd like, I do like, which is great. Like that's the fun thing about trying makeup that's sort of out of your comfort zone. So yeah, if you like this, give it a thumbs up. If you want to see another one with some of these other products, let me know and I'll be happy to do that. So I'll see you guys next time. Bye.